Hello, I'm Bookface, here with another speed drawing I'm not entirely looking forward to. Okay, so you might be asking, why is that? Well, it's been a while since I drew this, and I haven't done a lot more speed drawing stuff in a bit, but I've been drawing stuff for the channel since that's part of the thing, and I've gotten significantly better. And that means looking at this, I'm like, oh god, because I feel like this is not my best quality, which isn't the most. I'm really not selling it, is what I'm saying. Hold on, I love this. A giant head on it. I don't think it's bad, and I remember being pretty happy with the drawing when I was done with it. But yeah, now that I've started working a lot more with just a lot more techniques and stuff, I realize this is not my best work. Plus, I remember this one had a lot of weird directions. Anyways, let's talk about those directions, shall we? So basically, oh, that didn't look good. I Instead of just darkening it, I just I use the fill bucket, but that's really is not that good. Anyways, so I decided I wanted to do a Scooby Doo villain. One of my favorite was always Jaguaro because it was one of the more unique designs Scooby Doo has. And like at some point through, I realized I know a fun thing. Since Jaguaro is from Brazil, what if I mixed him with the Mapinguari, a cryptid that's also from Brazil? Essentially creating this weird hybridization that kinda works, but only if you're a nerd like me. And if you're watching these videos, chances are you might be. Okay, so I had to start up another recording because I just randomly lost my ability to think near the end of that last one. I cut that out because it sounds weird, but yeah. So here I am doing the cat head. Oh yeah, fun fact, I don't know how to draw cats. I really just, clearly I do not. I think this is about the time I decided to add in the Mapinguari features. Oh yeah, technically speaking, the cryptidy version of the Mapinguari is usually like a giant ground sloth, which would be a lot more chill, but I'm going with the slightly more folkloric version of the Mapinguari. Sorry, lost my words again. Which is basically big humanoid monster, one eye, and big mouth in the stomach. Which I think was a good direction to take this, because otherwise it would kind of just be a very odd animal. Um, I could not figure out how this foot went for the life of me. I was like, oh god, turn it around, because I had to add thumbs to it. I don't. I always struggle with that. Just like it's especially trickier because I'm trying to do more in posing because this one doesn't have much. It's always so hard remembering. Okay, where would the thumb be in this? Because like I can vaguely position the hand right, but the problem is I don't know which way the hand is technically facing sometimes. Anyways, so yeah, I make this little mouth thing. I'm not really sure where I got the idea for this particular design of like stomach mouth thing. It might have been Among Us. It might honestly have been like Among Us imposter drawing things. Cause you know they have those big mouth stomach. All I know is I just wanted it to be slightly horrifying, and I think I managed. The real detail when trying to make something scary like a mouth or something that's generally natural. I don't know. I just made it red there for a second. Generally natural is to just the more detailed you can make it, the better. Because there's just something about very detailed viscera in combination with less detailed whatever. The eye came out really easy. I don't even really need to say that, but it's just something about like for some reason the singular eye was the easiest part of this. Like just boop, like and that's actually one of my better looking eyes that I've drawn. At least when I had that style, I've changed a little bit, and I do my eyes with a lot more highlighting now. Did I do this one before or after the potato mine one? Because I remember, in the potato mine, I even mentioned like I do the eyes like I have a technique to them, but I didn't use that this time. There's a chance I'm doing these out of order. At first, I was like, oh yeah, do them all in order. Then I'm like, screw it. I want to do them my way. Which, I mean, that's how you go, but... Oh yeah, I also added Jaguar stripes because, I mean, it's called Jaguaro, but it's a black saber-toothed tiger on a gorilla. There's no jaguar in it. And that might be just like a general thing of like referring to jungle cats of any kind as jaguars. Like that could be a thing of some sort. I don't know exactly what sort, but like a... Actually, no, I have no idea where I was going with that. Oh yeah, also random thing I remembered about this episode. It might have been a little racist. Like I can't quite remember, and I mean I'm sure the Scooby Doo team didn't intend on that, but I remember it had like the plot line is essentially Jaguaro is this monster that this tribe in the Amazon believe in, and just knowing the track record of how Scooby Doo sort of represents indigenous people probably wasn't the nicest. Like they aren't as rude as I'm sure they could be, but they've certainly done some questionable things in that department. But I mean, this was the '60s. It doesn't give an excuse, but it definitely gives an explanation. I don't know what I just did there with that mouth. It's like, oh yeah, little black spot. Boop. And then we got big ol' freaky tongue, partially blocked out by big buff jaguar arm. A jaguarm, as I call it. And I'm just really trying to go for the same background as in that picture. Moderately effective. I don't know what... I think I was actually using the watercolor effect in Photoshop because, like, I read somewhere about how, like, Scooby Doo, the characters are, obviously animated and all that, but the backgrounds are like watercolor paintings, and it makes this interesting effect. So I was like, oh, what if I make this background also look like a watercolor thing? The watercolor effect is a little iffy, to say the least. So yeah, just simple back. I've been doing better with backgrounds too. I've been trying to do more. This is just me saying I can do better than this. Don't worry, I can do more. Like I still do like this guy. I like the concept. I generally like the execution of it. It's just I could have done a little bit more. But you win some, you lose some. It just means more for the future. I actually am more motivated to draw now because I want to do better. It's about to go there. And here's our final product with something that I call the Mapinguari from, Mapinguari and Jaguaro. Um, I mean, I spent the whole video complaining about how it turned out, but I do like it. I think it's an interesting enough combination. I think I made it a I think I gave it a fairly good structure, which was always the part that bothered me about Jaguaro. It didn't really seem like that intimidating. It just kind of seemed like big dude. Uh, but yeah, I could definitely do better now, and this is actually, like I said, motivated me to draw more because I haven't drawn like for a speed drawing video in a little bit, and maybe it's inspiration, maybe it's something else. I don't know, but I think this might inspire me to like I wanna use my new standard and see what I can make with it. But anyways, this still wasn't bad. I liked working with Scooby Doo stuff, and yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.